we're getting on the cruise here at, how do you say, Yaros? Portable episode, many things coming on. But the interesting part is, thanks to our relatives, we got into this, if you're watching video, this sweet access area. We're peasants. We can't afford this crap. But they gave us coffee and we sat in nice chairs and we're getting expedited boarding. Gabrielle, what's that?
Adam's filming.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi guys.
So Gabby, how excited are you to walk up these stairs?
It's so beautiful.
That 5 minutes ago, completely different world. But now we're about to enter the Royal Promenade.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in Ocean's 11.
Liam, help bridge.
Oh my god.
Keep looking. No. Now, welcome to Gabrielle, the Promenade.
Oh my god. What is this place?
Oh, here's guest services.
So beautiful. I feel like we're not gonna stay here. Like,
What's this, darling?
I feel like we're on a tour. Like, we're not gonna stay here for a couple of days. Like, you're just showing it to us, and then we have to leave.
This is the first day together. How do you say Yaros? And we are on Royal Caribbean Adventures. Sponsorship, looking for recruiting. Help us out. We are about to go on the sports deck for the flow rider now. We're doing quick exploration. This is our brother-in-law, John.
John's about to see his place. Home home. Okay.
Sports deck. All right. Okay, look at here. Basketball. We could cut straight through here. Yo! Rock wall is right back there.
Oh my gosh!
Now that's a rock wall.
Oh my word!
They shine until the night, like the 4th of July. Baby, you're a fine. As my Instagram followers know, I love PSAs. This one is coming on here. No running, jumping, catapulting, pole vaulting, or teleportation. What I want to know, Royal Caribbean, what are the consequences for teleporting? Do I get kicked off the cruise? What if I just teleport back? Let me know, Royal Caribbean. Message me at Adam Yaros. Welcome back to the first night on our vacation. Royal Caribbean, I know it's a little dark out, but you could see that we are in beautiful waters. We're in the open sea.
Thank you so much.
Look at our menu for the first night as well.
Menu.
Looks delicious.
Oh my gosh, there's wild mushroom soup.
Whoa.
I love that.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, sir.
I wore this outfit, which we will show when I'm standing, and it's already too tight.
She's very
and
cute.
it's going to be interesting after we.
Which might be the most mature person here if you
key
don't include
question.
anyone else.
I weighed 165.8 when I left.
I didn't weigh myself. Smart move on Gabrielle.
I'm gonna be shamed. How much am I gonna weigh? I'm going 173. Thank you, Liam, for having little faith in me. But
Adam told me earlier he does not plan on getting full at any point this week.
by that, I didn't mean that I wouldn't eat enough. It
I'm
would mean
already
that I'm
regretting my
continuously
pants.
eating. That
I might have to change midway through the meal.
challenge accepted. But we are here, night 1, loving it, looking around, seeing everybody here.
Baby Bridget.
That, for the record, how many entrees did everybody order tonight?
2.
I ordered 2 appetizers, 2 desserts.
2 desserts.
2 desserts? You can't go wrong. 2 chocolate cakes? Oh yeah.
2 apps.
2 apps? That minimum was 2 apps, 2 desserts.
This is so beautiful.
We are now walking through the Royal Promenade.
It's glorious.
Now, you know on how do you say Yaros, that we are all about the finer things in life. And
Yeah.
this is probably one of the finer things.
Wow, this is really beautiful. I mean, chrome on chrome. There's like street signs in the middle of a walkway. Cute little like newspaper thing.
Little pubs, I suppose.
Indoor-outdoor situation.
Yeah. This place is phenomenal. So we are now in the casino. Now, neither of us gamble. We don't do that stuff. But it is very pretty. It is quite intoxicating in here. Look at this. Look at this random lever thing.
I think this is the most high ceiling.
Yeah, it's quite lustrous. It's great Zeus. Look at these stairs. I want these stairs. That we do applaud the vaudeville theme of this place. Day 2, right?
Yes, day
Adventure
2.
of the Seas. We're at sea today, and
Yes.
we wanted to try the fancy breakfast. Now, our waiter last night warned us that this line just gets crazy long, so
Yeah.
opens at 8. We're all down here 7:30.
He said it gets so crazy, you know, you probably want to go to the other breakfast because it's so difficult to get into the fancy breakfast. And we were like, well, we really want the fancy breakfast. So we decided to get up extra early and get in line. Look at the line.
It's huge.
It's huge, this line. Out of how many people on this boat?
2,000.
2,000 something. We are first and only, actually. But,
It's actually one other.
oh, now we are joined by one other couple. Haha. But we were before them. Haha. And now we are acclimated. Is everybody feeling acclimated to the ocean?
Me and Dad's room. A lot of music.
Liam's been swaying to the music that Dad and he slept with. Rockin'.
It's weird music.
We've been swaying. So we are now ice skating. Day 2 is taking us on this wild adventure.
Where the show will be tonight.
There will be a show.
I'm in my ice skater's dress.
That, of course, white for this. Look at her. She's a regular leap on water. Would you say it's one of your lifelong dreams to ride a Zamboni?
No, but I would like to do it.
Okay, it's one of mine. If there's anything I could do in life, driving a Zamboni stick shift down the Alaskan Parkway would be a dream. So we have just won. Look at this.
Hey!
We just won.
Hey!
We are the best volleyball players on this cruise ship. There is no question here. That is a proven medaled fact. I've not felt this proud since I've won my Fabio Award at youth camp years ago. Oh, gosh. All right, we're here at the International Men's Belly Flop Contest. Liam is here, so is John. We are rooting for the Americans, of course. Gabby is getting pampered right now. First guy went, a little unimpressed. Of the ship, where if you were in Titanic, this is where like Jack and Cake did the King of the World,
Otherwise known as when they were really stupid.
We're not reenacting that, but take a look at this. The whole boat is starting to light up.
Are those like special rooms, you think?
They might be. That's where the bridge is up there, and then just out here, look at our sunset.
It's honestly so quiet out here. It's kind of weird,
Yeah, this is like
but beautiful.
very few people are out here. This is just
And
otherworldly.
the sea is like so quiet.
We're literally the only people out here right now, and it is phenomenal.
It's so beautiful and yet terrifying. My heart is expanding and contracting. Like, it's so gorgeous, and also don't think too much about it.
We're gonna take a picture and head inside for a show.
It's good.
We are in the Tinder.
The Tinder, nice boat. It's really nice. Very cush. I've never been in such a cushioned ferry. Look at these. Look at those beautiful little homes. This is gonna be idyllic. This is adorable.
Coffee Hound.
Coffee Hound?
Coffee Hound.
Yup,
yes.
right up on that hill to the right, best coffee hound.
Thank you,
Sweet.
sir.
Thanks, mate.
Yes. The Coffee Hound time.
God, I can't get a better
Straight
recommendation.
from the mouths of babes.
What?
The mouths of babes. That's the thing.
But I mean,
The
that-
mouths of babes.
that's like talking
Eagle's
about
nest,
children.
Well, I
That's
mean,
a
he was once
grown man
babe.
with a mustache.
Right, a grown man with a mustache.
Once you have a mustache, you're a grown man. Doesn't
Aw.
matter.
You were once a babe, especially the ones with the mustache, eh?
No, I'm not saying they're not.
Le mustache.
We're at the Coffee Hound ice cream shop, or coffee shop.
We are
What'd
very
you-
hipster. We've gotten some really hipster beverages. Chai latte with oat milk. What? I'm a millennial.
That I got the Acadian turtle. It's cool, and they are in corn cups. That's right, we're pro corn. So we are about to get into Acadia National Park. This is pretty exciting because we didn't think we'd be able to do this. There's a baby crying, that's okay. But because of the rain. But Gabby was amazing and saw into the future.
Thank you. And now we will see into the fog and conquer it.
There's a little less fog. Thank you also to our sponsors, LL Bean, for giving us this bus ride for free.
Hey!
Hey, when you get a chance, buy it. I own nothing from them. I'm more of a Patagonia guy. My real sponsor.
This moment you've earned your double L.
Or what?
Your double L.
What's double L? Oh, LL, of course. Yeah, you can even get a triple L for all we know. Hashtag sponsor us. Say that one more time.
Beautifully light, fluffy white fog resting on the tree line. And then we can see just the water moving underneath of it.
Very nice.
But you can't see it now because of the trees, unfortunately.
Stupid trees.
What would you describe it as?
I would describe it as a white porcelain toilet bowl with a nice little in the bottom.
That's horrible.
But I love toilets.
Oh, I don't. I want to see it. Oh, I want to see it. The anticipation is killing me.
Nah. So made it to Acadia National Park. It's the opening part of the trail. There is a road there. We have not gotten far in here. But Gabby is with everybody else. So Liam and I are hiking the Penobscot Mountain Trail here in a few minutes. So this trail is immediately posing some challenges. What? Directionally, Acadia is giving us the bit of a challenge here. They did this thing, which is smart. They renamed trails back to their original name. There we are, Liam. Which is good. Get rid of the bad names that are here. No issues. Unfortunately, they've not necessarily corresponded the names that they've renamed the trails to the names on the map, nor have they always indicated them on signs. That is a bold and challenging move to those that are choosing to use these types of things. It adds this confusion of which trail are you actually on? I do not know. This is crazy. We're literally in the clouds. I don't know if you could see that, but we're in the midst. Phenomenal. I almost dropped this. So cool. So flipping cool. That rock is loose. It's also incredible because every time we think we're getting closer to the top, we are not. There is still a significant distance up.
We are getting closer.
We are getting closer, but we keep thinking that we're arriving at the top, only to find out we've not. Another fake summit. We keep seeing these things, and you know,
I lost.
the mist doesn't help at all.
Mist does not help.
It's wonderful though.
It's very
It's good. The way down should be easy though, of course. We might have made it. This feels promising. Oh yes, you can tell by the scenic views that we've arrived at a phenomenal location. Can't you see into the valley far below? That majesty of God's creation. Not a speck of moisture at all.
There was cars
Back
on the
from the
road.
hike, celebrating the dangers of it. What street cafe? Ooh,
In my whole life.
best lobster in life. This poor little animal. Look at it, dead carcass. Well, you know, the view's not bad. I mean, the fog was kind of nice, but seems like there's some majesty in this part of Bar Harbor nonetheless. You know, or whatever.
Foolish excursion I've ever been on.
Gabby, where are we at?
This is ridiculous. This is the library this guy tells me to go. Said it was made out of a mansion. I've seen better mansions, Bar Harbor.
How do you like libraries?
Not this one, it's full. It's a fool's library.
One, is it even open?
No, it's not, but I knew that.
That's good though. I want to see libraries shut down. Well,
No, Jessup Library. You want a stupid dove rock.
Time to head back to the ship.
Back to the ship.
So we have just finished our day in Bar Harbor and we're about to get on our
Back
tender.
to sea. Here we go.
Gabs, what you think?
This was so beautiful. It being right on the water. It's really very gorgeous here. All the little places.
The kayakers.
Very beautiful for a day. I don't know if I need more than a day, but like for a day, couldn't be happier with it. It's quite beautiful.
Absolutely. Our mood changed drastically here too, based on the weather. As soon as it got nice out, you know, we definitely appreciate this place a
I
lot
could
more.
have done more than a day if I got to do more of the park.
Yeah.
And that we would go there to that island.
Yeah, I
We
think
could swim between each of these boats and take each one and come and do them, and then fish for our own food on that island.
wow, that's a powerful series of statements.
Right.
Yeah, I think if we could do a full day in the park, around town, going to the little islands, it'd be sweet. Either way, Bar Harbor, I give, what do you think?
Solid 8.
Same, I agree.
Thank you.
It's a win. Tally ho.
Happy anniversary to
We're hitting the late night tonight. We're getting crazy out here. We are playing shuffleboard on deck 4. It is a little bit nippy, but it is all good. We are getting ready for this game. Let's do this thing. All right, so we're on day 4 today. We have arrived in St. John, Nova Scotia. Or actually, I don't even know, it's New Brunswick. We always get there.
It's really cool because you go out to the boat and land is right there.
It is. Now, the weather was supposed to be like 80s today.
Yeah.
But in the typical fashion of the Canadians, we arrive and it is frigid.
Freezing. But
I guess it's
it's also like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m.
To be fair, we might have lost, even though I don't think it's possible, we might have lost the temperature and the conversion ratio. Maybe
It was Celsius.
the 80 in Canadian is really only like 60 US. We'll keep you posted. Initial impression. They have people playing the guitar over yonder at a cruise port terminal. What type of place is this? Canadians, not bad. Not bad there, eh? One of the most interesting, the employee sign. Looking for exceptional customer service, mature-minded individuals who have availability in positions for museum realty selection and ice cream counter. It's the most challenging job description I've ever heard for an ice cream server. I gotta tell you, Canada, so far, 10 out of 10. Way to raise the stakes. T-Mobile works here. Life is good. Tim Hortons is an interesting little tasty treat because I've heard about this in How I Met Your Mother. I've heard their donuts and coffee are surprisingly delicious.
In my dreams, I've been to a Tim Hortons. I don't remember if it's in real life or not. I honestly can't remember.
What was
I
that?
think it's in real life.
What was that experience
We went
like?
to, it was very good. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
I gotta tell you, let's just compare this to Dunkin' Donuts right here.
Oh gosh, way better already.
Oh yeah, those donuts are glistening. Like, first of all, the
I gotta give it
service.
to them. Look at that.
I walk into
They have a cheese tea biscuit. Ah, come on.
Oh, a cheese tea bit.
That's
yeah,
great.
I look at all the things they offer us here, and immediately I think of quality and excellence.
Also the price. Very comparable to Dunkin', right? Very comparable.
But better, because it's not Dunkin'.
To be
Dunkin'
fair, we
is good.
haven't tried everything, but it looks better.
The frosting does glisten.
Thank you so much.
How was the donut?
Delicious.
How did Gabby die in your dream last night?
That guy shot her.
Did she deserve it?
Hey, bad guy. Wow. She's never get shot.
You know, I had a bad guy trying to get me in my dream last night. Was that your fault?
I tried to protect her.
That was good. That was impressive.
You want to hear my dream?
Yeah. Because I had a guy trying to break into our room and try to kill me.
So we're in St. John City Market, and it is, as you can tell, quite cool. Reminds me a lot of, if you've ever been to Philadelphia, the Reading Terminal Market. Lots of shops, lots of stalls. Some delicious coffee at the Java Moose. Person, not the nicest in the world. However, coffee is pretty darn good. I gotta tell you, St. John. My mother-in-law, Mary Kate.
Oh yeah, sounded weird.
We're
No way.
walking in St. John. We're gonna go see the reversing falls. It's where the water comes up the river.
We'll see. We'll see.
We also are assuming that we're at the right time frame. Series of bold statements.
Flip it down.
Bold. I can't comment on that, but hey,
We're on the passage.
we're on the right track. We're on the red brick road. Made it to the water here, down where the tides reverse, if you could see that. It's kind of interesting. It's impressive in a sense, but moving on with it. It's water. So this is our second library on vacation.
This is gorgeous. We need to show the outside.
We will.
But this is amazing. Go on a blind date with a book, it says. And then they've wrapped them up so adorably, and it gives a little description and the index number. And I guess you check it out like this, so you have no idea what it is. This is so, oh my gosh, our narrator is forced to create this account of his years stuck in a confined space. Adam, that could be like the book you just read. I know the shape is wrong, but maybe it's a different in a confined space of a book. He read a book about a guy that was trapped in a confined space.
Interesting.
Clearly it's the same book. Our main characters embark on a dangerous journey together with two very different destinations in mind. Gone with the Wind.
Gabby is clearly much happier with this library than the library in Bahaba, Maine. Would you concur?
Yes, this is so beautiful.
Now this library is in the middle of like a mall type complex. First time I've ever seen something like it. Huge win. If more libraries were like this, I would be far more in favor of not shutting them down.
Oh my gosh, plus we just had a big laugh in the elevator and Caitlin was going in and then Adam got stuck behind him and goes, whoop, whoop. He almost fell out of it.
It was radically inappropriate for a wife to treat her husband as such.
Oh, it's funny. Let's explore.
Noting in here, we don't have video because we were doing too well, but we have yet again won a tournament. Gabrielle and I are undefeated on this boat in any tournament we participated in.
Scan our team here.
Athletics. Look at our team.
Yep, and we're missing Kailash. but
Great
thank
addition
you,
to this
Kailash.
team. Thank you.
This is a video.
If you were watching this,
Kailash, part of my superpower, as always.
well done.
Absolutely. Liam's ability to pick up any guy anywhere to play a competition and choose well
Honestly,
at it.
pick up any guy anywhere to do almost anything. Not even kidding.
And you,
As a clarity, Liam,
It's true. It's true.
contributing factor.
It's true.
well done.
Oh yeah. It is so beautiful. It's so blue. It's like fake blue. And we love looking at it. It's really hard not to look at it. It's so gorgeous. And how it's so fast.
We are zooming through it. And it's golden hour, of course, naturally. Gabby is able to spin with the grace of the dancers that we've just seen on stage.
Beautiful. And not freezing.
Not at all.
Don't understand. Hello, Canada.
Well, so we're here in the Royal Promenade, and we are about to enter one of the fiercest competitions. Family Bingo.
Toss.
Gabby is preparing herself, dancing, gallivanting. Look at this.
Adam is strategizing.
My name is Bruce. I'm from Gotham.
If you want to watch out for.
She says it's for relaxation, but the number one reason why my wife loves to cruise is to pretend that children don't exist. Where are my Canadian friends at first? There we are. This is for you. You changed my world today. If there's anything we'll never forget from this vacation, it's the most polite hobo I ever met in St. John.
Was it the guy on the No, there's a bunch of them.
You're welcome.
Bruce?
It always gets awkward when Grandpa insists on showing us pictures of his other family.
Oh, oh my God.
Say hi, Gabby.
Hello. Halifax.
We're on our last tour day. We are now going to be going to Halifax.
Halifax.
And today's a big day. We are seeing the Titanic Museum.
Yes, we are. I'm so excited for the Titanic Museum. Been dying to see it.
A lot of people, ooh, maybe too dark but too real, a lot of people died to create this museum.
No. Over the line, I feel like, in this place.
Oh, well, we'll see. For you.
Look at this adorable little wooden place. But we've seen some really cute shops. My favorite was this Amos Pooter, and they had tiny little like shells, and then they had oyster shells, salt and pepper in them with a tiny spoon, and you could get it out. Fanciest dinner ever if we had that.
That on the opposite end.
That's the cake lady, stop.
What?
That's the cake lady.
The cake lady?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say the beaver tails.
Beaver tail.
We got to get a beaver tail before we leave.
Yes.
Want a beaver tail?
I guess we should.
That it's good. Where you just get a live beaver, chop off the tail, and then put some cinnamon on it, eh?
Cinnamon and chocolate.
That it's delicious. And then the beavers are still free. They surgically remove them. Not too far. We've made it to the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic, and they have this dome. I don't entirely.
Please use wharf entrance.
Wharf. Oh, a little free library. Look at this. What do we got in here? Seduced by Fire. Yeah. My side of the mountain. Newbery Honor Book. Eh. Go for assessed. No. Thorns, birds. We got 2 more books here. History of the Arabs. Ooh boy. And The Force novel. And a free sock. Little free library of Halifax. Got some work to do, brah. Got some work. We are here in the Sea Dome, right outside the Maritime Museum in Halifax.
Halifax?
And look at this place. It's domey.
We're in the dome. It's air conditioning.
It is. It's kind of dark and the chairs go back far. This is like primary sleep zone. I'm already napping. Gabby's up. Let's see how this dome is. The person told us it is kind of sad. It's about dying whales.
I don't know if that's this show or the next. We'll find out.
Yeah, that's a bit of a downer. But, can't be bad. I mean, you gotta go sometime.
Was the largest moving vehicle in that time frame.
Gabby speaks great wisdom and truth. Not only is she beautiful, but she has much wisdom to tell us, and she is planning a series of lectures on the Titanic for when we return.
That's right. They'll be free.
So far in Halifax, it's been fun. It's been hilly.
I really like the Titanic Museum. Super, super interesting. I want to read a book on the Titanic, and I know I'll start reading it and I'll get bored. So instead, maybe I'll watch the movie The Titanic when we get home.
Good compromise.
Good deal. Also, I have a good cup of coffee, but I'm having this struggle of wanting to try a new thing, but not wanting to pay $6 or $5 to try it, and then not like it. So I went with something I thought I would like, and I do like it. But it's also hot out, and my coffee's hot, and so I'm hot.
Fair.
How's your coffee?
Oh, mine's good. We went to a place, I actually wasn't feeling that hot. I had a little bit of a headache, and I think it's thirsty, and even though we're getting rest, it's weird how tired we are on this trip. Just maybe because it's go, 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 go. So I'm feeling a lot better now, but Weird Facts, Roasters, or whatever, espresso bar, gotta tell you, very friendly service, delicious cup of coffee as well.
Super friendly service. It's Weird Arbor Espresso Bar.
Thank you, Weird Arbor. We want to make sure we give them props here that they're doing good. But now we're
Well
about
done. We liked you a lot. Very nice. Oh, look at this view.
Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Yeah, I gotta tell you, Halifax, we're about to see the Citadel, which is like an old-timey fort, and then hopefully the public
Not gonna lie,
gardens.
I'm pretty sure the Citadel is not worth that climb that we just did, but the public gardens I think might be, so I'm willing.
It's a series of it, but I gotta tell you, Halifax.
Top notch, Halifax. All right, so as we enter the Citadel, what do we have to imagine ourselves? Are we in battle? Are we over a moat? Are they coming to get us? Are we escaping? Look at that, so deep. When you think about it, they built this. Why the moat though? That's my question. Are people like falling into this and dying?
That.
For sure, she said. There's teepees. Do they sleep in the moat?
Those are the tents.
What are they doing in the tents? They hang out in here? They sleep in here? Wouldn't I want to be in the walls?
I think so. Oh, these are for the plebeians.
Oh, that's so messed up.
No, I have no idea.
And then they've got brush up here
Indeed.
for the birds.
Very good for the grass.
Distract. And then there's a shifting room we're gonna get to see where they change the outfits. Indeed.
Ooh, so it would be their powder room.
Yeah.
Yes. The right is, we are now in the public gardens of the great city of Halifax, Nova Scotia. Here's a little map. But it is,
Is that a Pokemon?
it is
Is
absolutely,
that a Pokemon, Adam?
that, oh wait, I believe that might be Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
This is probably an excellent place to play Pokemon Go.
Bulba.
What was that?
Bulbasaur.
This is, I've got to tell you, a lovely little garden in a delightfully charming city.
It is beautiful. Halifax, I am loving it.
Loving it. This should probably come as a surprise to anybody that's ever talked to me about anything. I have somewhat been critical of our neighbor to the north, Canada. Some of you have heard me say that I just think we should make it one national park for the United States.
Oh, there's waterfowl.
There is, what?
Waterfowl.
Where?
In there. Don't feed them, it says.
But after watching this and coming to this, I totally understand why Canada is actually pretty nice. The people are nice. The places are beautiful. We might still need to take it over because then we could really just,
I encountered the nicest coffee barista I've ever met.
Yeah. The coffee here, surprisingly phenomenal. We got the Great Place earlier, and also Tim Hortons.
Agreed.
I still cannot say. It puts Starbucks to shame. It puts Dunkin' Donuts to shame. If we only had those in the States, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons, if you're watching this, I'd be happy to open up a franchise. I abandoned my career for it.
That person looks like a statue.
That person does. This even reminds us of ground for sculpture. Look at this. A little Mountie on top here. I gotta tell you,
All right, we're taking a photo here.
Canada, 10 out of 10.
You think water used to be here?
10 out of this library here.
I mean, it's a little modern for my taste, but the windows are dope. And if I get a breed up there, that would be super cool. That's awesome. I'm curious about that upper landing.
Did you want to walk in?
Nah. I'm just imagining myself there. Whoop. And I see the town. Beautiful.
Libraries, Canada, winning 2 for 2. Halifax, or Bar Harbor.
Like you don't even use any money on it. That one. Gold.
That's a town committed to reading right there.
Oh yeah. Count them. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. We are the champions in the Royal Caribbean ship. We have each won 3 gold medals. Essentially, any competition, sports related that Gabby and I have entered, we have won.
We have won it.
Together. We have been awesome at it. But now Gabby is going to be saying goodbye to a couple of her medals. The gold, our family inheritance, God knows we don't have the money to give. This is going to be given for something else. Gabby, why don't you tell them this trade you're making?
These beautiful weighted gold medals. I made a trade with one of the key influential people, Stefan, on this boat, and asked him how many medals I could earn another piece of swag. And I told him I had 3, and he said, give me 2, and I got a Royal Caribbean bag.
Oh yeah, she's
no regrets.
She's got a sweet new backpack. Pretty awesome, pretty bold. She's worked hard. She's been talking about this bag all week.
I was initially going for a hat, but now I'm getting a bag, which I'm pretty stoked about too.
Yeah, actually,
I'm gonna go right down there and I'm gonna give it to him.
Yep.
There's our family.
Yeah. To be fair, I think bag is better than hat. Like in terms of like hierarchy.
Yeah, I mean it's really useful. Yeah, actually, yeah.
I mean, I think a hat's cool too, but like if we were to go to the gift shop,
You're
I'm
right.
pretty sure the bag would
I'd
cost more
rather
than
a
that.
bag. You're right.
That
You're
being
right.
said, those hats were sweet.
Pretty stoked about this actually. Increasingly stoked.
Anyway, we are the champions.
Cheers.
Tally ho! Tonight, we're at our last dinner. It's rather devastating.
Transition to ginger ale because of look at that sea.
Because of look at the sea.
Look at this sea.
Today's been rocky.
But we're also standing as we sit.
It's almost over. So tonight we got to compete in Battle of the Sexes. It was a fierce competition. There were not enough people in the room to begin the game, so we both walked on. And you know what?
It was so fun. I laughed so much.
It was
hilarious.
adorable.
It was hilarious, right, John?
Yes.
Did you have a blast?
Had a blast. It was a good time.
What'd you guys think?
So funny.
Too funny. Our team was so nice, right?
So good.
They were so fun. Imperial Lounge, we own you. Look, it's great because behind you there are all. And we got more swag,
More swag.
which needs to be washed because I can smell it a lot.
Yeah, thoroughly washed. Bingo. So, hey, girl.
Hello.
How you living?
Oh, so sad to leave. Look at this.
Yeah,
So sad.
it's all empty.
Oh, it's very gray in Bayonne today.
It matches our feelings internally if it helps.
Look how beautiful. So pretty.
There you are. That's better.
It was
Yeah.
an amazing trip.
It was.
It was stunning.
We had some.
We've come to feel that this is home.
Absolutely. We're both called to the sea.
We've taken a book from the ship library. We've eaten all our meals here. We've slept here.
We've cried. Actually, I haven't cried.
We
No,
swam.
we've done really well.
We swam in the pool when it was rockier at sea and it sloshed around.
I've seen grown men jump into the pool and belly flop like formation.
And last night we went all out, which we'll talk about. But so we're pretty proud.
We, oh my gosh, we've won multiple championships.
Yes.
This is just like our home now.
Won a medal, won a bag, won
we-
a t-shirt,
Yeah, we will never leave this
an
place.
almost complete outfit.
That indeed. Soon enough, we won't need any of our clothing.
There's a Statue of Liberty.
That- She is an astute observer of beautiful things. We are running towards the Statue of Liberty now.
That's pretty awesome.
Not, you might not be able to see it in the distance, viewer, but there is in
Great
fact
view.
that. Here, well, let's get closer to a window. That it's so amazing. Yesterday this place was hopping, and now it's gone. I'm sure there's a beautiful metaphor there somewhere that's poetic, but now it just makes me feel sad.
Oh, there's
I've not opened one of those windows.
cool.
That is
There
the
she
New
is,
York City
baby.
skyline out there.
Que bonito.
And this sweet shipyard over here.
super cool.
Look at those things. It's like,
I'm sure some dangerous things happen there.
oh yeah, that's where
Nice.
it's where the shivin happens. Well, we'll see our last breakfast here in a moment, but Gabs,
Washi washi.
any last words to kind of close out your thoughts on the cruising right now?
I'm so sad to leave. I love it so much.
Me too.
We'll be back.
Oh, we will. Maybe not to this boat, but to a different one. But or it could be this boat. Who knows? I mean, what?
I love this boat.
I do. I'm quite affectionate towards it.
Yeah.
But all I know is there's one last buffet to be eaten.
That's right. And I still gotta return my book.
That Gabby's gonna steal it.
No, I'm not.
We're gonna be banned from Royal Caribbean for life because
book.
that out of all the things, Gabby's gonna lose it for us based on this book that she took from the library that's there for free.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's gonna be rough, bud. Good morning. Yo yo. There we are.
Should we have?
Should we have? It's over. We've arrived, gotten off the ship in Bayonne, and our cruise is done.